Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I have my lovely family. My mom. You gotta look at this camera. This one. And my sister.
Hi guys! I'm learning
This is the first time that I have my family on my channel. Gonna ask some questions and we'll get into it at a later date as to what we will talk about and what we'll overview. I think the biggest thing, if you know me and you don't know me, is that my mom and my sister are hard of hearing.
Deaf? Hard of hearing.
Oh, sorry. Hard of hearing. See?
Deaf.
Deaf.
I ain't gonna use it.
Hard of hearing.
Okay.
Right? So I think that people think that being hard of hearing, they meant like they just can't listen, or they don't want to listen, or they want to be hard-headed. But no, they're actually hearing impaired. You know, they lost certain amount of percentage of hearing out of each eardrum. But they have, I think, growing up, you turn 2 years old, and that's when my grandmother figured out that something was wrong, and she took her to the doctor, right?
Right. She wasn't responding because you wasn't talking. So she said, I'm telling you now, Dominique is hard of hearing.
No, I ain't talking about her, I'm talking about you.
Oh, because Mama had a lot of infection.
Oh, but didn't she figure out because you wasn't responding to her?
Yeah.
Oh, she's in
the living room looking at TV.
And you went upstairs and she was calling you or something?
No,
right?
I was sitting downstairs. I remember I was looking at a cartoon, drinking fruit punch in the living room. She called me from the kitchen. I didn't respond. She said, I know, don't go well. She heard me when I called her. But when she came up behind me and she tapped me, I jumped. That's when she took me to Children's Hospital.
That was the thing. And I think a lot of people ask if it's a hereditary thing, if it's in the family. Honestly, we don't know. I think she was like the first one to have it. Maybe somewhere in the family history or the family tree someone else had it, but she was the first within that generation to have hearing impaired until my mom had my sister. Now, what happened with her?
She was 2.
Oh, Lord.
She wasn't responding because you wasn't responding and you wasn't talking. And Mama said, y'all grandmother, Pamela, I done told you Dominique got the same thing you had. And you need to take her to a children's hospital, so I did exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of ear infection. I don't know what it was that was causing her at the time. They had to do a lot of examination for her ears, take a lot of hearing tests. Finally, they said she was hard of hearing. You did not have that much of a hearing loss. I am 90% in both ears profoundly deaf. You're not. You're like maybe 50 or 60. But you can hear more than what I can hear.
Sure can.
Okay, so they did a
Because we're going about, I'm much older than you. You're much younger than me.
So they did examination, but you still can confirm how I ended up getting, how I ended up having a hearing loss. Did I have a cold? Did I have an ear infection?
Nothing.
So they just confirmed that I had a.
Because you following me.
But you
I had a lot of ear infection.
But what did I have?
Mama had a lot of fluid.
Okay.
So like what D? We're not going to say no names, but like D. What happened with him? Wasn't he hearing first?
He was hearing first,
and then
when he became sick, he had an ear infection. Either the ear infection, or he had the cold, and that's how he became hard of hearing.
Who?
D.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
She was fine. Both of y'all was talking. But you wasn't talking because of her. Because of Dominique. Dominique was mumbling her words. And the mama said that you need to go get a hearing. I said, man, nothing wrong with man. Daddy! He ain't talking because his sister ain't talking. I come to find out your hearing was 100%. He's not talking because his sister, Dominique, doesn't not speaking. And when she was speaking, her words wasn't coming out clearly. And then here you come, the man of the household, you were trying to explain to your sister how to talk. But she went through a lot of programs, but she came up just fine.
I remember she used to go to Laurel to speech class.
Before she went there, she was
therapy.
going to school. The school had them there.
Yeah.
At Thomas
But if you say speech class, I had that in my high school.
Well, yeah.
But there was the one out in Lower, and that was my speech
She's
therapy.
30. I know Daddy used to take us out there.
Same one, the one.
Ah, it's all the way out there. You got damn far. Why are you complaining about how far it is? You should be waiting at your door trying to get his speech correct. Yeah, but damn, Dominic, you gotta go back and forth. So I thought about that in the beginning.
Oh man.
Okay, go ahead.
So with that, I think that come on, Ma. Throughout the time, you know, I'm not gonna reveal her age, but I'm 29 and she's 30. She's still a young lady. So with that, you know, been dealing with it the whole time. No, I don't know sign language 100%.
No, because he don't want to learn.
And we're not going to get into that
day one.
because she give me a book talking about learn how to do sign language. That's not what you do. You teach.
Okay.
It's
That's
like
how
Hispanic.
everybody learns
It's like
from a book.
it's like Hispanics and other people teaching other languages. They don't learn from no book, Ma.
But we all have been trying to talk to you personally. Me and Dominic with our hands, and you still want to talk.
No, I be talking to Dominique.
Now you want to talk because you want to know what the hell we saying now.
No, I just.
Well, I mean, it wasn't just now. I mean, there's some times where he didn't feel like talking. He was just dying. But he would be talking his shit. That's what he would be doing. It wouldn't be more like how we were sounding, like how we go for. He would be talking his smack. I'd be like, oh, bro. He'd be like, mother. And you know, 'cause with Daddy, you know, Daddy would make that.
That's the problem he had.
Cause with Daddy, you know, he knows some sign language. He know a couple like retarded. He know that mean food, or he'd be like, Dominic, you want some food? And like he know basic stuff. He don't know a lot of stuff though. Oh, he knows stupid. He knows stupid stuff.
Yeah, because we all know what stupid stands for.
Dominique. But yes, being here impaired, it's not a hard thing at all. I guess you could say one question you could talk about is if they date. I guess you could say if they date other hard of hearing people. Well, she was married to one but divorced, and you know, other than that,
long story for a short story. It was my house with 3 homes. Oh, you finished giggling?
Well, I never dated anybody that was hard of hearing. The last person I was dating was CODA, which means child of a deaf adult. The person is hearing. I prefer dating hearing people. I can't do no hard of hearing deaf people because you know when shit hit the fan, I need somebody. Nobody come get right up and go. But you know.
I say it's an advantage to have both. You know, one learn from one learn from the other. So I think there's an advantage from it. What?
I'm just saying, I just never feel comfortable trying to date a deaf guy because you know deaf communities are very small, and I just don't feel comfortable because everybody know everybody. So if I were to date a hearing people don't know this person, so I would just make things easier because I could be able to just learn.
But I think that there's different deaf and hard of hearing communities in where you live at, right?
Well, not really. I mean, they are the same, so.
Oh no, but isn't a different one in Texas, a different one in California?
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter what state you're in. Everybody knows everybody because Gary University and RIT are the main popular school that everybody knows, that everybody go to, that graduate, is going to graduate, or
I'm at that Theo Kendall.
So it's like everybody knows everybody. So it doesn't matter if you're in California, if you're in Texas, if you're in Missouri. It doesn't matter. Everybody knows everybody.
Y'all are probably wondering if they're hard of hearing, how they talking so well. I think it's over time. You just learn how to do it. My grandmother incorporated her into a regular public school system. It was not, because you're, hard of hearing, you're going to go over here. My grandmother was like, no, you're going to go here. You're going to be with the normal population. So there's nothing different about you.
Well, when my mother was sending me to Kendall school, she said that I don't think that would be a fit for you. Because Tom was delivering milk. And he told Mama that why not prepare him in a school, a deaf school? He said, it gave you that. So Mama took me up there. And gave you that is not for everybody. Kinder school or MSSD. So I took the test. They told me, Dunstan, your daughter do not need to go to this school. It doesn't fit for her. She need to go to a public school. So I tried. But I tend to get you that university, Lord have mercy. That's another story. Let's move on.
Well, at this point, them a lot of hard of hearing people that grew up in going to an old school without even learning sign language. Like for example, me, I'm hard of hearing, and a lot of people think that I'm not from here. They think that I'm from Dominican. I'm sorry, from DR because of the way I look and how I talk because of my accent, but they don't realize that I'm hard of hearing. So sometimes there's certain hard of hearing people that have accent. So I don't know if I have accent because I don't hear myself talking. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I have accent. So the other person know that I have accent because of the way I'm talking. There's certain things that I can't pronounce. I talk real fast. There's some things that I can pronounce and some things I can't pronounce. I might just stop you and say, hey, do you mind if you can just break it down into syllables and like help me to pronounce certain words, you know. I was having a hard time trying to pronounce procrastination, and I was like, how in the devil do I say that? I was like, I find it, how do you say it? He was like, Dominica, it's procrastination. And I don't know if I'm saying it right, am I?
Yeah.
So there's like a certain thing that I can't say that it took me a while for me to, you know, repeat myself over and over, and especially my mother, I be saying, yeah, that. My mother be like, say the word, Dominica. I'm like, okay, damn.
But
And
they
sometimes
remember.
Google would help me too, because I would listen to the word that they say and then break it down to syllables, and I'd be like, oh, okay, this is how you say it, cool. So,
But to remember some of the vowels we can't say. We can't say F and the letter D like in D, but we saying it, but somebody else on the other side would say, we don't know what you're saying. So the F is the main thing for me to pronounce. And D like in D, but unless I say a word for that vocabulary. Everything else I'm fine. I never went to a deaf school. My mother said she didn't want me to go, so I've been all my life through public school, mainstream, and at that time, they did not have an interpreter like they have right now today. I had no note taker. I had to do the best I could, sit in front of the class with the teacher looking dead in my face. But now today, it's a different technology for every child that attend hard of hearing or deaf school. It don't have to be a college. Now they have everything upgraded. Interpreter, note taker, the driver, everything. Well, I'm blessed that I made it through.
Well, last but not least, with the hard of hearing topic, I would say they have their degrees, and you guys may not think that they actually have degrees because of their disability, right? Just because you have a disability doesn't mean you can achieve your goals and what your life sets you out to be successful. My mom has 2 AA degrees. She has a certification. She's working on her bachelor's right now. And my sister has her AA degree and she has her BA degree, and she's looking to go higher in her education as well to achieve her master's.
no, not BS, I have a BS.
Okay, bachelor's of
That's
science.
amazing.
I'm sorry,
BS.
but she
Oh,
has.
she make her
I have a BS in accounting.
Okay, in
And so
accounting.
for me to look to the next level, I'm looking into my master's degree, but I'm going into accounting and information system.
Oh,
And
that's
mine
good.
is what I found with James Duncan.
I don't know. What is your bachelor's?
Computer.
Ma, no, your bachelor's of science in what?
Oh,
Of what?
computer networking and cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity. Okay, that's amazing. That's good.
I'm getting there. And when it comes to computer, I'm trying to learn more technology that y'all have now.
So it's not hard. I say if they can do it, anybody can do it. And if I can do it, achieving my master's of business administration, being in 3 different combat zones over the last year or so, anybody can achieve their goal, no matter what disability that you have. But moving on.
I can do a TikTok thing.